And we're going to be back to action, coming back around with the little guys. We'll go at 125 pounds, meet senior Alan Waters from Missouri. He'll be in the red, taking on a sophomore from Virginia Tech, Joey Dance. A couple of All-Americans who had fourth place finishes in their career. Waters was fourth in 2013, while Dance fourth last year.
You know, Alan Waters is from Missouri, four-time Missouri State High School champion.
Joey Dance, four-time Virginia Group AA State champion for the Blue Demons of Christiansburg High School. Wrestled for
little spin.
Wrestled for a guy that knows a little bit about winning titles, Darrell Weber at Christiansburg High School. Weber coached, was a national champ for Iowa, and took over for Kevin Dresser after Dresser left to become the coach at Virginia Tech.
Alan Waters has 101 career wins in college going into his senior year. He's part of that Century Club.
Now, one thing you're going to notice, Dance, who was on the Junior World Team in 2012, the same team with Derringer in freestyle. We won't see it now, but when he gets out in the open, he has a little interesting twitch. Now, watch his feet. When he's out in the open, it almost, one of his feet rolls, like it's like it rolls to the side. See if you, there, did you see it?
Yeah,
it just does it.
You know what? I can't believe you picked out that little intricacy on him.
Now they're trying to drop to the knee. Only happens when he's out in the open. He doesn't really do it when he's in contact. Then again, I've watched Joey Dance wrestle since he was about 6 years old, so my knowledge of his wrestling is probably much greater than the wrestling I have knowledge on Alan Waters. Anyway, here 1:37 to go, scoreless here at 125. Waters was a late replacement for Nashawn Garrett of Cornell, who pulled out with an injury a couple weeks before. Waters was amping, was eager, ready to get on. We were listening to Coach Alex Clemson, now assistant at Missouri, talk about how bad Drake Howdesheld at 149 wanted to be in the match, and how Waters was stoked to be in it. Guys are mad that they didn't get a chance to get in this. I mean, that's driving them.
That's the way it should be. I mean, you know, this is a great event. And you know what? You get a guy like Waters. He's a senior. He's never participated in this event. He gets the call, and boom, he's right there, Johnny on the spot. So I'll tell you, I love guys like that. I love guys that go after it and are right there. If you need them, they're ready to come in.
Waters went up to 133 last year, but redshirted, so only saw action in about 6 matches. Took 6th at the Midlands, up at a weight class. Dance with the nice low ankle. Now going to try to pounce here with 41 seconds to go. Joey Dance was the 16 seed last year and took 4th. First year the NCAA seeded past 12. He was the 16 seed, took 4th. Had a great run.
You know, guy, you know, people, you know, just, I mean, he's a 4-time high school state champion. He comes in there, you know, he's a dangerous guy as a 16 seed. You know, people don't.
He won Fargo too, so he knows how to win.
I mean, you know, and those are the guys that do well in those tournaments. Those guys that have been to Fargo and been successful because the NCAA tournament is like a marathon, especially if you lose. Coming back that's brutal.
Yeah, he lost way early. It was way back in around a 32. Oh, nice.
Oh, beautiful shot. He gave a little juke to the left and came back with that nice low ankle.
A little almost, it's not a true misdirection low single, but it was an almost misdirection low single.
Yeah, he gave a little stutter step. It was beautiful.
No score, we go to period number 2. Waters chooses the down position to start our second frame.
All right, here in the second period, scoreless, as we didn't have any points. And Nick, scoreless matches happen quite often here at the college level with the first period guys feeling each other out, figuring out what styles they're going to do. What is going on with Dance and Water here? Obviously, Water's taken down. He's wanting to get out. But what's Joey Dance got to do here on top?
Joey Dance right now, if he can't come away with a turn, he wants to at least come away with that maybe 110, 115, get that riding time, take a little pressure off himself in the third period. You know, Waters gets out, but that's the logic. Going down, you want to score that point, especially if you have confidence in yourself on bottom.
1-0 lead for Waters, riding time at just 21 seconds in favor of Joey Dance. Again, was a true freshman last year. A little bit of international experience, as we said, on the Junior World Team in 2012. He was at 55 kilos. That's 121 pounds if you're not a fan of the metric system, which I think only the United States is not a fan of the metric system.
You know what's crazy? Now I can't take my eyes off his right foot. Every time I'm staring at Joey Dance's right foot.
Collar ties.
Ooh, almost a nice little shrug.
Yeah, look to throw it by. Halfway through period number 2 here at 125. We've seen 2 number 1s go down. This is number 3 and number 4. And a couple guys that have been 4th in the country. You know, Nick, I think they're getting a little chippy with one another. Wow, they give him 2. They give it 2. 2 confirmed.
You know what? That was beautiful. He comes in, he touches for a second, does that little spin, and comes in with that beautiful shot.
All right.
And more importantly, finishes it.
I'm going to ask you a technical question right now. How did he do that?
Oh, well, you know, sometimes you can't explain things like that. He's just an athletic kid. He's quick, and he got in there on a beautiful shot and finished. I mean, you know, both of these guys are very talented.
That move should not work in college. Big lift and return by Dance.
You know what I found out, though, sometimes? The moves you don't think will work on the better guys do, because sometimes there's almost an arrogance about a good guy that he'll never get that on me.
Like a headlock.
And it's so, you know, it's one of those things where sometimes you do get those moves on better guys.
Coming up on short time here at the end of the period, and that'll do it 2-2. So Dance is going to have the choice here in the third.
Dance goes neutral. Time of 2.
Ooh, he's going on his feet.
Wow.
That's a different strategy right there. You know, going back to what you said, he feels he's better on his feet. He can control, you know, the neutral position, and he wanted to get the takedown.
Well, Waters really hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities really to score. He's had a couple decent reshots, but I'd say they've been pretty much even on their feet, save the beautiful acrobatics of Joey Dance with that first takedown. So we're on our feet tied up at 2. Riding time in favor of Dance for 43 seconds. And that's one thing, Nick. Once you're, nice
shot. Let's see if he can get his head out. If he can get his head out, he's in a good position right now.
Well, you see Dance has dove across far ankle, trying to create a scramble.
He's got to lift up. He's got to lift up on that back leg and pop his head out.
Oh, is he looking? Waters, now flexibility right here too.
Right here, he's got to take his time. This could be the only time he'll get this position.
Tries to funk roll it through, nothing yet.
You got to jam that. Right there, you got to jam forward. You got to jam forward, but you know what? That to me is control. That to me is control. This is
how wrestling has changed over the years. Now they call 2 and Dance. 39 seconds to go. Dance now going to have to bail out unless he was going to give up some near fall points.
That was very smart on Dance to give that up because
don't hang on the leg, and then you're going to give up points.
And he saw that, and he saw the guy, you know, award the 2. The referee awarded the 2, and he bellied out. He did the right thing. Now he's got a score right here.
Got 22 seconds to go. Good ride there by Waters here. 15 to go. Dance going to have to move, trying to get a reversal. One's not going to do it. Spins, turns, Dance up and out. 4-3, so that late takedown on the scramble by Alan Waters. So Mizzou, M-I-Z-Z-O-U picks up the W here at 125. Alan Waters over Joey Dance, 4-3.